parents, everybody. If you stumbled at this video, then it's meant for you. You might be able to help somebody else by listening and sharing this clip. Today, this is me again. You know me, your sister, Reverend Dr. Stella Epe. Coming with a topic very brief. It's a conversation. I want us to talk as parents. Dealing with a difficult child as a parent. How do you deal with a difficult child? Anyone who have parented or is still parenting will tell you that kids are not the same. Some kids, when you shout, they listen. Some kids, when you shout, they become timid. Some kids, when you shout, they become more stubborn. Some kids, for us, the African parent, right, we will beat, we will slap, we will kick. Some of them are scared of that and they become barren. Some, when you implement those strategies I just described, the child become more stubborn. The child become more difficult. Mostly when they're small, up to the teenage age. Some children are difficult. You hear parents, we African parents, some people will begin to curse the children. Oh, you're a very bad child. Oh, you're this. My question today is that necessary? Is that really necessary? Number two question I have. How do we handle, or how are we as parents supposed to handle a difficult child? And when you scorn, the child gets more difficult. You beat the child. Some people say in America it's child abuse, but to us African parents is sparing not the rod and spoiling the child. So we frap. Some children, when you frap them, they get better. They become scared, or not really scared though. Some children, when you whip them, they know that if I do this, mom or daddy will whip me. So they don't do it and they get better by the day. Some other child, when you implement the beating strategy, it spoils the child. Either the child become depressed or the child become more confused as to the instructions or the requirements of the parent. The child don't know what to really do to please the parent. Parent, begin to text. Please chat with me. How do we handle, or how should we as parents handle difficult children or a difficult child? And then I would like you to tell me your take about this. Let's share it. Let's get viral. This is my take though. In some situation, or I will say, I will advise, some of this strategy will work for some children, but not for all. Each child is unique. You might have 10 children, you might have 4 children, 5, 2, 3, 4, whatever the number might be that God might have blessed you with. Each of those children, they are unique in their own ways. They are not the same and should not be treated the same. It is not discrimination. It is learning your child's psychology. Knowing your child is not discrimination. Because sometimes we have looked at it as, oh, you're discriminating. No. Some children, they only understand through the hard way. Some other child, if you bring that hard treatment, that you break the child. You destroy the child. So this is my take. Out of my experience, you see me, I'm one of that typical African mother. I will beat, I will kick, I will slap, I will do all kind. But with time, as I grew, raising my children, I came to realize that each child is unique and cannot be treated the same. It is not discrimination. Having a conversation with your child, mostly when they become teenagers, is very important. Than shouting. These children get embarrassed. You make your child to have inferiority complex. You make your child feel less among other children when you always scorn, when all you do is shout. Shouting or beating is not the best way to raise children. Please, I want to advise that let's have a conversation. Let's have conversations with our kids. If you are a parent out there struggling on how to raise a difficult child, turn it around. Leave the beating alone, please. Leave the shouting in public alone, please. Leave the intimidation. Be quiet. Shut up. Leave those things alone. You're destroying your child. You're taking away your child's self-esteem. You're taking away your child's voice. That child has a voice. Let them express. Even if they are expressing wrong, you can redirect later on. Raising kids shouldn't be a battlefield. Raising kids shouldn't be muscles. Wisdom, love, redirect is the best strategies you can use to raise a better child for the community and for your family and for yourself. By so doing, we will raise better children. A child that was termed to be a difficult child might become the most sweetest child you have among your children. Do not call him difficult. Do not call her difficult. Do not call her those names. You're stubborn, you're wayward. No, you are just pronouncing a destiny to that child. You heard my mother say I'm useless, so my family said I'm useless, so I'm useless. And when this child grew up, managed to get married, the cycle will continue. So now, parent, what do you think? How can you raise that child? What have you learned from this video? Share your opinion. I believe in having a conversation